Hi, my name is Debbie from welcome to my live video. This is only my second video, so I'm a little nervous. Today we're going to make cards from the Playful Pets suite. So, were you starting over?
Yeah, it's showing sideways.
Little technical. There you go. So we'll have a house.
It's good. You can talk.
Okay. Hi, my name is Debbie Donovan from Londonderry, New Hampshire. You're live with Being Happy Stamping with Debbie. And today I'm going to make 2 cards for my granddaughters using the Playful Pets suite. So let's turn down the thing and we can show you what the Playful Pets suite looks like. Okay. I'll wait a little bit for people to come on. That's okay. Yeah. Here's good.
All right. Just talk.
Okay, so the Playful Pet Suite includes these really cute little charms. There's a little heart and a little dog bone. And I'll be using both of them today, one for the cat and one for the dog. I'm making a cat and a dog card. They're the same style. One will be for one of my granddaughters and one will be for her sister. They have birthdays in September and November. And we usually like to celebrate them together, but because of COVID, we haven't been able to see them. So it has very cute paper, and I'd like to show you. I've prepped some of the stuff ahead of time, but I wanted to show you. This is the little dog. He reminds me of Tramp from Lady and the Tramp, but it comes with the suite comes with the dies. And in the paper, there's a cutout of it where you can actually line it up and use your cutting and embossing machine and just roll it through, and it cuts them out just like that. And I put them on dimensionals because he's going to go on the white part when I get to that part. So I wanted to show you that. And then I also wanted to show you, I stamped the kitty ahead of time, and so I'm going to do a little bit of coloring on him. With yesterday, if you watched yesterday's video, you saw me talking about the blend pens. I love these stamping blends, and my daughter laughs because the black has a dark black and a light black, but my granddaughter loves we have 3 cats, and Murphy is our black cat, so I'm gonna make him black is hard. He has black down on his face a little bit. And then he's got a white belly. I'm going to outline, this is the dark black, so I'm going to outline in the black. Black is a hard color to work with because it's black, and it's like, how can you, actually this is the light black. So I'm going to work with the gray after. He has white, but I'm going to just give him a little black on his legs, just because they do blacken at the top. And his tail is all black. So I'll use the dark gray to give some shadow to it. Because usually what I like to do is I like to use the darkest color first. And our Murphy is a lot chubbier than this little guy here. Then try to, I'll put the gray there. This is dark smoky slate. Oh, that's the light black. This is dark smoky slate. Dark smoky slate is should help me create a look with the black, because it comes down around his eyes a little bit. And then his belly is all white. So he's part Maine Coon, so he's 23 pounds. He's a big guy. But he's very friendly. She really loves to. I'm not really happy with how that's looking, so I'm gonna take and find my dark black and use the this was the dark black, so I'll use the dark black where I use the light, so I can get a better coloring. Because like I said, he is black. Not gray at all. We have a gray muted tawny, Mia, his litter mate, and she's quite the diva, and she'll let you pet you when she decides she wants to be petted. And then we have my baby is Milo, who is an orange tabby. So actually, Murphy's making some noise right now because he's talking. We're going to try to get him to come in for a screenshot. I don't think he will.
No.
No, too hard to get him in here. He, like I said, he's a big kitty. But he was my kitty until I got Milo. The brothers love each other, but he started loving Megan more than he loved me, so he became Megan's cat. Although I'd say all three cats are basically our cats. Milo is an orange tabby, and like I said, Mia is muted tawny. And then, yeah, this looks much more like him. And when we went and we adopted Murphy and Mia together, they were the same size. And now Mia is, she weighs about 15 to 18 pounds. I forgot what she was the last time we went to the vet. We have this color lifter, which really works nice because you can go back and blend with it, and it'll take away some of the color and give you some highlights in there. But that's kind of what Murphy looks like. He's a tuxedo cat. I just wanted to do some coloring there because my granddaughter that's getting this card actually loves cats. And the other one, my youngest granddaughter is getting the dog card that has Tramp. She really wants a dog, and her parents are really busy. They do a lot of camping and stuff. The girls are both in Girl Scouts, and so she tries to convince us that, well, if you bought me a dog for my birthday, then Mommy and Daddy would have to let me keep it because it would be a present. And my daughter said, I would say, here's your new dog to you, because no, you're not getting a dog. So I think she's going to be very happy with having her new dog. I lost one of my little pieces here. Oh, it's undone. This says, I hope your day is a real treat. This says, I hope your day is a real treat. So I really like to use the Memento when I'm using black. It's my favorite black to use. It makes a nice that one came out a little bit crooked, but I think that'll be okay. But it makes a nice color for sorry about the squeak on the, I just have my little rag here. Now I'm going to, because I have them, we're going to, I like to get the stamping done first. I'm going to put these two up on dimensionals. These are dimensionals. They're like little foam strips.
Say hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. It's nice to see you on here. Sarah is my my best friend and my number one downline, sorry. And she's my business partner. Should let the ink dry on this a little bit, because I'll let that dry before I put them on these. So to make the card, I wanted to do all the stamping ahead of time, so first, I'm going to bring in the Stamparatus now. Let's put this aside. These are the pieces. This is a fun fold card, which is really, card making is a lot easier than it looks. I mean, when you actually see the card, it looks very difficult, but we have so many tools that make it a lot easier than it really. People don't have to really be afraid of it. It's an easy thing to do. I'm just trying to line up how I want this on here. These magnets are, this is a Stamparatus, and it has another plate that you can put here, which I could have put some of my dies on there, but I didn't choose to do that. And I'm really only going to stamp one setting at a time, even though I put these other stamps on it.
The lower one's gonna hit the magnet.
I just put them on so I wouldn't miss them, wouldn't forget them. But what a Stamparatus does, it allows you to, if your stamping doesn't come out good the first time, it allows you to, I can see that's too far over. I'm getting black ink all over me already. But it allows you to get the stamps. You can restamp and not have to worry about getting a double image. So you just push down right on your stamps, rub them in there, and you bring it up and you're like, yep, I like the way that looks. It says, to an extraordinary granddaughter, so smart, so fun, so sweet, so wonderful, we must be related. I thought that was kind of cute. And so now I'm going to change it out to, I always have to wipe. When you're using this Stamparatus, if you put a stamp set underneath, it really makes it a lot easier to use. So I'm going to leave the extraordinary granddaughter on there because both of them are very wonderful granddaughters. And so this one is going to say, you are so loved. Okay. My friend Lori and Sarah and I went to a retreat together for the first time when we first started Stampin' Up, and we were covered in ink, so we kind of called ourselves Inky Fingers. But I think Lori gets the title for the inkiest fingers because she has flying ink. Somehow she makes her ink pads go flying. We just laugh, but she's left-handed, so I think it's a little more difficult being left-handed. I'm not sure what that noise is when it comes on. Is it people coming on?
No. Comments.
Comments, okay. Sarah's commenting. She was laughing because it really was funny. And we actually took a picture. We have a picture of it. Because we had so much fun. The three of us have so much fun together. And now it's the four of us because my daughter Megan has joined Stampin' Up. So they're part of the Be Happy team. Megan is the one that fixed my camera and everything for me because she's my librarian, and she knows how to do all the filming. She's been filming a lot for the library she works at. Because with COVID, all libraries are pretty much closed. So there's the stamping on the white parts. But now, I need my happy birthdays. Which I can put them really pretty much anywhere I can. See if I can get them both done at the same time using one magnet. If I can find the pieces.
What card?
See the white ones that look like this. Being white, of course, they are right here underneath my stamp. Typical me. I lose things all the time. So I'm going to put this one here. And then I'll put this one right here. See if I can get them together here. Okay, I'm putting them together so that I can put a magnet on each side. And then what I'll do is I'll put the happy birthday where I like it there. Yeah. And then this happy birthday right here. Forgot it has to go this way so I can actually get them stamped. So that when I move my plate over, Murphy just tried to join the party again. Jumped on the table, so there was just a shake. It wasn't an earthquake. Even though we do have them in New Hampshire, we don't have them that often. But with Murphy, we do. You do get bruises if he sits on you or walks across your stomach or anything, because, like I said, he's a little chunky. So this video is live right now, but I will keep it up, and it'll also go on to YouTube after. And I have right now I have my information covered with the stamps here, but if you want to buy anything, if you spend $50, I'll give you a free set of the Christmas rhinestones. They're different colored rhinestones, and a PDF tutorial that will have this particular card and 3 other cards with it, so that you can, and it doesn't have to be this stamp set that you used. You can use any stamp set you want. I actually made this same card for my best friend for her birthday, and totally different. It was more floral paper, and then girlfriends together. I have a girlfriend stamp set. So we'll put those off to the side so they can dry and I don't make a mess. So that's all the stamping I have. And I do want to show, because yesterday I noticed when I watched it, that on the side this is what it actually looked like. Let me see if I have the one that was when I was talking about how I organize. I put dies on the bottom when they have dies, and I have purple tape on the ones that are in the new catalog that's out currently, and these ones with the teal tape are still current. They have been carried over from last year's catalog. That way I get to know, because I have a lot of retired ones that I like to keep. I have 4 different bookcases of stamps, so I have a lot, and I let my downlines borrow them if they need to borrow them. And some of the stamps now are actually Megan's. So let's get started with the card here. So I've already pre-cut all the pieces. Again, I'll put the measurements on the YouTube video, because it's a very easy card that looks hard. Looks very difficult to make. And I've already scored it ahead of time. This would be our normal size card. It's at 4 1/4. And then it's going to fold back this way. And then this piece with the black, it's hard to tell. Maybe I didn't score the black. Okay, the black is supposed to be scored again at, it must be 1 1/4 inches, I think. This is our paper cutter. It's really nice because it pulls out, usually pulls out. Just need a little bit more room here. I have all my stuff set up around, so it makes it a little hard. I need more room for, I always take up a full table. This is a full table, but it's one of the smaller ones. So this should have been scored at 9 3/4. And this has 2 blades on it. This has a cutting blade, and I want to push that out of the way so I don't cut it. And then it has a scoring blade, so it wants to be at 9, which would be this end here. Needs to be at 9 3/4. And I love it because it's all measurements are all by the 1/4 inch. And I was a seamstress for 30 years, so I'm good at 1/4 inches and all the measurements. And so this one folds back on. Then you just take your bone folder and you really burnish the edges. Burnishing is what we call making them, nice and tight and sharp edges. So you can see you have a mountain and valley type style. And where's my little globe right here? Just wipe the edge off and we start putting it together. So this is going to be the kitty card. So we have a really cute a lot of cute paper comes in it, and all our paper is double-sided with Stampin' Up. Unless sometimes we have specialty paper, and you don't need a lot of glue, you just kind of glue right around. And I don't like to glue too close to the center because I don't want it coming out the edges. With the glue, gives you a little wiggle room to be able to move it a little bit. Sometimes if you're using the, which I will be using the, what's it, the new one is called Stamping Seal. I'll be using that to put the labels on. We'll probably only get to do one card today because I don't want to take up all the, go way over time, but I will get them both made up today. Just not both on camera. So you like to leave just enough to, this black is hard to see. You're seeing Megan's hands coming in. Pull it up a little bit. For some reason it just, the piece looks smaller than it should be. I cut it to the size of the directions. I'm casing from a woman named Tina Zink. These were her directions, and for some reason I don't like how small that one is. I usually like to have my borders around it even on all the sides. So it could have been my mistake when I cut it. I could have cut it wrong. Or could have scored wrong because this is too big for my liking. But it's okay because it'll just, I'm sure it's me, my user mistake. This is the cat, so this was for my older granddaughter. I have 6 grandchildren, 7 really, because my oldest just got married this summer. So it's a lot of cards to make, but I love them all, and it's been a while with COVID since I've got to see them, and I miss them. Now see, this piece is fitting nicely and it's cut the same size. So it could have been that last piece when I scored it, because I didn't score it ahead of time. And now this one has the cat. have to leave enough room to sign it from Grammy and Auntie. Hey, can you ever get me a clear, a white label? Just a sticky label, please. That'll be just enough room. So there's her Murphy, and I do want to make his eyes a little bit darker so they show up. They're closed on here, so it's okay. I asked Meg to get me a white label because I have where we all have our hand stamped by, and it has the Stampin' Up Angel policy. We have Stamping Up on there, and so the card's almost finished. You just finish it down. Yeah, my measurement was off, I can tell. So yeah, I'm going to take a happy birthday. I'm going to use the red one on this one. And they have glue dots on the back of that. And this really pretty frame that I used here is from the Ornate Gardens suite. I actually used, I think, 7 different stamp sets in here, but you don't have to do that. That's just me. From the sayings, and then the stitched one was from so you want to match these two up so that they match up perfectly here.
One, then the other. You're glued. Don't do that. Don't do that. Put that one down.
Can I have that one, please? Oh, that's bad.
Just focus on doing that.
And you line this one up perfectly. I've already put the Stampin' seal on it. A little bit of a hard time there getting it perfect. I need a new prescription for my glasses, so and then I'm going to take some black rhinestones, which we actually don't carry black rhinestones anymore. I just had these left over. But you can take your Stampin' blend, I wanted to show you, with regular rhinestones. And you can just color them. And you can use it for any color. Jess. Going to take a couple rhinestones here, put one here, put one, oops, that didn't pick up one. Put one here. If you weren't here yesterday, this is our
Take your pick.
Take your pick tool. And it has putty. I have to make it tighter. And then the one thing I forgot, I don't know if I can get it done. There's two things here I wanted to do. Again, I want to tell you, if you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to be your creative coach. And there's my Stampin' Up! Website. So you could go on and you can make an order. I'm going to put a bow on here. I like to do my bows on without cutting the ribbon first, so that I'm not wasting a lot of ribbon. And I do little bunny ears to do it. Scissors. Always cut your ends on an angle, that way they won't fray. And another announcement I'd like to make is on January 29th, we're going to have a bingo with the new catalog. Our new catalog is coming out. I have not got my order yet. It should be coming today or tomorrow. So next week I'll do a Facebook Live unwrapping my order. So I'm using a glue dot, but because my bow is a small one, you just roll the glue dot a little bit. And I think I'll put that right here. And then the other little thing I wanted to do is, I already put them on there, the string. So I'll cut the string for that. Let me get the little heart, because this is the kitty. I'm going to try to get it on Murph here. Our cats don't wear collars, but I'm just going to make a little slit because they're indoor cats, so they don't need to wear collars. But I did want to use up all of the sweet, so I'm going to take the Take Your Pick tool and a glue dot. Roll the glue dot up. Put it on the end. Try to get that put underneath Murphy's head. Murphy's neck, actually. Would have been so much easier to do beforehand. Yep. We're going to have to just
leave it off for now. Move past it.
do a little surgery here.
Do it off camera. It's fine.
I'm going to just put it on here. Put the heart down here. I'll cut this and glue it after. And I'll cut this side and glue it after. So it looks like he's wearing a little collar. So here's the card. It's a fun fold card. So she gets to open it and it flips. And then it flips. So she'll be excited to have that. So I hope you have a good day. And I hope you enjoyed this fun fold video. And I'll see you next week. Same time, same place.